Then he returned back to the Senate in 1857.
Oh, gee golly. Is that where he stayed?
Nope. He served as Secretary of War under Franklin Pierce. Then he went back to the Senate once again, where he stayed until the secession of Mississippi in 1861.
So Mississippi secedes, and Davis follows.
That's right. Even though he didn't advocate for the separation of the Union, he would not advocate for its preservation at the cost of Southern principles, mainly slavery.
Here? What an old-looking hat.
Don't you ever touch my cowboy hat again, or you're gonna get it.
Oh, really?
Really.
Next, we'll review this year's political and foreign affairs.
First, South Carolina seceded on December 20th, 1860.
That was stupid.
Followed by Mississippi on January 9th, 1861. Florida on the 10th, Alabama on the 11th, and Georgia on the 19th, and Louisiana on the 26th, with Texas on February 1st.
Later on after that, after the attack on Fort Sumter, April 12, 1861, Virginia seceded from the Union, along with Arkansas, Tennessee, and North Carolina seceding in May.
The Confederate States, yeehaw, set up by the 11 seceding states, developed a constitution. There was more state power, prohibited. Sorry. Now we're gonna cut to our good old friend Tim.
Cut. Tim.
Yeah, he's new to our program this year.
We're gonna take a break now, so I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll go to Tim now.
And when we come back, well, he's gonna tell us a little bit about pop culture.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what he's supposed to talk to us about.
Some music, some art.
We'll see.
Literature. All that pop culture.
He'll let you know.
Yeah. Thank you. Protective tax, unnecessary property clause, and Congress could override vetoes.
Jefferson Davis was elected president.
Damn it.
Now, alright. So now, after that, talking about the Confederate States, we will talk about the Trent incident. A very key political...
Political. I am sorry, people.
A very important foreign affair this year. The South was trying to get Britain's acknowledgement they had become an independent nation. So their president, Davis, sent James Mason and John Slidell to Britain. They left on October 12th on the ship the Trent. But on November 8th, a month later, the San Jacinto stopped the Trent and everything was halted. Abraham Lincoln, during this time, played a let's see what happens motto going on, and he decided to let things happen out the way they did, and this is what happened.
Hello! My name is Tim, as you can see by the card, and I'm here to talk to you about the social changes that are being experienced by Civil War families. Perhaps the most striking thing that the majority of families are experiencing right now is the home responsibility laid upon the wife of the house. Sons, husbands, all types of men are enlisting in both sides of the army. Families are literally being split over the issue of secession. Those in favor of secession are joining the Confederate Army, while those opposed are joining the Union Army. Obviously, as you can see, the Confederate Army and the Union Army are both fighting over the idea of slavery. While the South wants slavery, the North does not, which makes sons who very much want slavery to go to one army and sons of the other to travel to the Union. Who should the mother support? She does not know, which leaves much stress upon the mother of the house along with those that stay behind. This war has been affecting women on both sides, but wives of the southern soldiers are finding their quality of life a bit worse than the wives of the North. The early phases of the Anaconda Plan have made life at home much more difficult. As explained by my counterpart Travis earlier, the Anaconda Plan is squeezing the resources of the South. So wives, without husbands to run their farm, without much more crops, because it's much harder to keep up the farms, are finding it very difficult to even make a living. A recent poll showed just how terrified the Southern women are they will not keep the quality of their farms up. The pass of the Confiscation Act only heightened this fear, but I can assure you, women watching this, seizure of your property is the least of your worries. There have been almost no reported accounts of seizure of property, which means that the likelihood of you being targeted is little to none. The main concern that women should feel is the proximity of war to Southern homes. It seems that this war between men is hitting home harder than predicted for the women. All of us down here at the studio, Travis included, send our condolences to those grieving mothers that are experiencing hardship. Experts have predicted that this is only the beginning of the split between families. Hopefully sometime in the near future, sons will return home, war will stop, and we will all remember what it's like to be a family. Back to you, boys.
So now we're going to talk about the Confiscation Act, which is very important in this year.
The Confiscation Act was an act passed on August 6, 1861. It pretty much was just Congress trying to get in our faces, our southern faces.
Yeah, we were trying to get in your face.
I'm sorry about him. Well, anyways, it was pretty much just the Congress trying to get freed slaves out of the South. Any slave that was working for the Confederate armies.
For the Confederate Army? Are you trying to say Confederate?
Confederate Army.
Well, the federal government tried to get the slaves free because you guys are doing something morally wrong.
But did the Confiscation Act do nothing? No, it did
You know what?
nothing.
It's
We
not.
didn't follow that at all.
All right, you know what? It's not working
Oh,
right now, but sooner or later it will work, or
I'm
something else
sorry.
will come out.
I'm
I bet.
sorry.
I bet something will come out and
Let's get on
prevent slavery.
topic, Walter.
We are on topic about slavery and the Confiscation Act.
And the Confiscation Act also tried to take land from the Confederacy.
It did, and that almost worked too.
Didn't
You
work,
guys
though.
weren't stupid and jerks. Yeah, that's right, jerks.
The reality of the Confiscation Act was that there wasn't much influence. It didn't really do nothing.
All right, fine. Next topic on our political and foreign affairs. So this year, the beginning of the year, well, not the beginning, in March, the President Lincoln, the great president he is, had his inaugural address. So he had this great speech, and in it, he was talking about the whole time, trying to preserve the Union. We are friends. I mean, I don't get along with this guy. I mean, I kind of do, but I really don't. But we
Keep
should
on
be
going,
friends.
Walter.
What'd you say?
Keep on going, Walter.
I will keep on going, Bert.
Keep on going.
So, we are supposed to be friends, preserve the Union, and also, the Constitution is not as old as the Union. We have been a Union longer than the Constitution. We are a Union, and even though we are a little separated right now because of some states' actions that have been very idiotic, we will become a Union once again,
I
I
wouldn't
believe.
call it idiotic.
Why not?
I wouldn't call it idiotic. We got Travis here with a gun. I don't think he would like that very much.
Yeah, Travis is still on the loose, people. So I said, watch out. I don't know. He's not here right now. We don't know where he went. So
All right, let's wrap
Hopefully
it up,
we'll find
Walter.
So after this, with the inaugural address, there's a great address. Lots of people there. What else about it? We really enjoyed it. This kid did not attend.
I did not attend. I do not approve of Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln's. Those Southerners don't like him. I don't know why. I mean, he's a great guy. He does try to abolish slavery, but in the end, the inaugural address was very important this year. Kind of showed that he's not going to let anything happen. The South is not going to get away with anything.
Thank you.
Moving on, we will now talk about the biographies of the year. We will talk about certain
Bios.
the
Biographies.
the bios.
Who's presenting the bios? Tammy?
Tammy.
Tammy.
Tammy's new to us
Okay,
this
let's go.
year.
Cut to Tammy.
Yeah, actually, Tammy's coming with us, so we're gonna have to scoot over.
Okay. She's gonna be editing
But
any second.
she'll be here in a few minutes. So for now, we're just gonna say Tammy's new to our set. Last year we had Lucy. She didn't really like us that much.
We fired her.
We kind of ran
We
her
let
out
her
of this
go.
place. Yeah, she kind of.
She was good at nothing. She was good at nothing.
Yeah, she really.
Okay, let's go. Let's get.
We agreed
let's
on
get Tammy.
something.
Like,